Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech Guru. In this, we're going to compare the epic touch sampling rate comparison between all of these four Realme smartphones which I got right now. Yes friends, right now I do have the Realme X2 Pro, and second phone is a Realme X7 Pro, and third is a Realme X7 Max device, and fourth is a Realme GT device. Let's see which one has got what type of touch sampling rate right now by default. That's what I'm going to exactly compare between these four devices. And very soon I'll be doing the battery draining test playing the battery one's mobile game using four phones, so make sure to stay tuned for those videos. Definitely I'll try to do very soon as possible. So let's start with the first phone, which is a Realme X2 Pro. Let's explore what is the actual touch sampling rate and what is the default touch sampling rate. The Realme X2 Pro has got the 135Hz touch sampling rate. So if you search in the Google, you will definitely find the answers. So right now I'm trying to use the 90Hz refresh rate as well at this moment, and here's a touch sampling rate application which I'm trying to use to test the number what I'm getting exactly. So let me draw the line. So as you can see right now I'm trying to, so you can see exactly I'm getting kind of close to 220 or somewhere 230 sometimes, as you can see clearly. So 225 and 230 somewhere around that, as you can see 225 230. Sometimes I can see the number of 227 as well in the Realme X2 Pro device. Let's consider as a round figure. So let's take as a round figure maybe 230. So 230 minus, you need to do the refresh rate of 90 Hz refresh rate. So we are getting close to 140 Hz refresh, 140 Hz touch sampling rate in the Realme X2 Pro. That's exactly close to accurate whatever the Realme is claiming. That is what we are trying to get in the Realme X2 Pro without any kind of issues. As you can see friends, this is the proof which we got right now. So if you ask me why we need to do the minus, if you don't do the minus, the touch sampling rate, it cannot be that much higher in the Realme X2 Pro device. You need to do the minus thing every time when you try to use this application. Now let's see, next phone is a Realme X7 Pro device. So in terms of the Realme X7 Pro, the default touch sampling rate is different. What the company is claiming is different. The X7 Pro has got the 240 Hz touch sampling rate, and what we are getting right now is kind of close to 240. So 240 minus the refresh rate 120 what we are using, so it's kind of equal to 120 Hz touch sampling rate in the Realme X7 Pro device. As you can see friends clearly, X7 Pro, and right now the Realme X2 Pro and the X7 Pro, they both are having the similar kind of number. That's, as you can see, that's the reason you need to do the minus every time what are the value we get here. So next is the Realme X7 Max device. This is the Realme X7 Max. Let's see what's happening with the Realme X7 Max. So the Realme X7 Max, the touch sampling rate has been increased. So from 240 it went up to 360. That's kind of really good improvement, I can definitely say that. But what we are getting at the end of the output is it's kind of close to 360. As you can see 362 as well sometimes. So 360 touch sampling rate the number is displaying, but 360 minus 120 whatever the refresh rate we are using. So now it makes 240 Hz touch sampling rate in the Realme X7 Max device by default we're getting. That's what here exactly you can actually see the difference. And final phone, which is a Realme GT. So is a Realme GT, and Realme GT also has got the 360 Hz touch sampling rate. But let's see what is happening with this application. And in the application is showing us 360, kind of close to 360, but 360 minus 120 Hz, so 240 Hz touch sampling rate. So right now, as you can see, this is a quick comparison between all the four smartphones in terms of the touch sampling rate. I just want to show you the difference, how much it actually makes. So between all the phones. And now let me try to open another application where we actually test it really good. So this is application which is very much useful to test the touch sampling rate, which phone has got what type of touch sampling rate. So let me try to draw the lines, couple of lines. Let me try to clear everything from the screen. So all the things are completely clean from the screen. You can clearly see it. So now let me draw the lines in the Realme X2 Pro first. As you can see friends, so the Realme GT is not functioning properly with this application, but there's a difference, 130 Hz, 135 Hz and 120 Hz, and here is a 240 Hz touch sampling rate. You can compare side by side. I'm trying to draw the lines faster. As you can see the difference, the number of touch inputs slightly got detected more in the X7 Pro, and this is the X7 Max. As you can see the difference, so more touch inputs can be detected in the Realme X7 Max and Realme GT device. Even the Realme X2 Pro also doing good, but Realme X1 Pro, you can see the gap, how it's not that great in terms of the touch sampling rate. Realme X1 Pro, as you can see, it's not that great, and is a Realme X2 Pro. As you can see clearly the difference. So slightly more touch inputs are detected in the Realme X2 Pro, and is a Realme X1 Max device. It's very smooth. As you can see, more touch inputs are detected in the Realme X1 Max. Same thing applies for the Realme GT as well. But this is a quick comparison, friends, which are sort of showing you side by side, so you have a clear idea what is going on between the touch sampling rate of the Realme phones and how they are improving. And right now, even the Realme GT Neo 2 is coming, and which will be having the 600 touch sampling rate. But by default, what we'll get is slightly maybe different. But once I get the hands-on, maybe then I'll try to test it. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video and let's stay for more updates. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.